was riding home from work one night, heading towards one of the busy roundabouts over in Chester there, approaching the roundabout nice and relaxed, and the lady behind in the car was very busy on the phone, too busy on the phone to realise what was going on in front of her, so she hadn't realised that I'd stopped and the two cars in front of me had stopped. So she continued to drive and plough into the back of me on my bike, pushing me into the cars in front and so on and so forth. She was that busy on the phone and that happy with the conversation, she didn't even bother to stop. She thought it'd be, obviously a very important conversation, so she just carried on with her journey and left us there in a heap in the middle of the roundabout. Through work, basically, I'm a motorcycle instructor, and we keep Mark Lampkin's cards on our desk because he is just so good with dealing with motorcycle riders, so the cards were always there. Didn't think I'd need to use them, but the cards were always there for us, so that's where I heard from him. Yeah, very pleased, to be fair, very pleased with all the advice Lampkin gave me, with everything they did from the word go. Very clued up people who know what they're doing and know how to look after clients, to be fair. And what I really liked about was the ease, the way that once they take it away from you, so to speak, you don't hear from it again, you don't have to mess around, there's no running in and out of court and messing about and statements, and you tell them what happened at the start, you give them the details, and they look after you from there on in. Very, very good. All stages of the process, start to finish, all the advice was very good, very clear, always understood exactly what was going on from them, so yeah, very simple to work out really, they look after you. The outcome we got was very good, very satisfactory, to be fair. The person involved was dealt with, my injuries were dealt with, I felt I was compensated adequately for it, yeah, very happy. I'd recommend Lampkin go to anyone really, any road users. I'd certainly recommend them to motorcyclists. As motorcycle riders, we're vulnerable anyway, we're vulnerable on the road, but we're also vulnerable from the law in the ways that quite often in a motorcycle accident, straight away it's the rider's fault. They were going too fast, they were overtaking, they pulled out of a junction, they were doing wheelies, spitting at old women. It's always the rider. Because Mark Lampkin, as a rider himself, understands how vulnerable we are on bikes. He understands what it's about on the road to be a motorcycle rider. And where we need help is the legal side of it. So he was very good in that way. They know what they're about and they know how to deal with the legal side of motorcyclists, because quite often it is always down to our fault, whereas they look at it properly and they know how to look after it for you then really from there on in. So yeah, I'd definitely recommend them to anyone, certainly car wise, but 100% motorcyclists, 100%.